All right, 49ers faithful, buckle up. You ready for a video that's gonna hit you like a Nick BO8 Sue sack? Today, we've got 4 massive stories about our Niners that'll leave you speechless. Is a game-changing addition to our offense on the horizon? Could a historic trade flip the script? And what's up with all these injuries piling up? Grab your red and gold gear, smash that like button for good luck, and let's dive into the chaos. Which of these stories do you think will shape our season? Drop it in the comments and let's roll. Yo, faithful, the vibes are electric. Let's dive into the first bombshell, and trust me, this one's gonna hit hard. Imagine a weapon that could make our offense absolutely lethal. But hold on, it's not locked in yet. There's a wide receiver causing a storm in Washington, and rumors are swirling he could end up in San Francisco. Who is it? Terry McLaurin, the All-Pro who's done with the Commanders and might just be our Super Bowl ticket. Let's unpack this. McLaurin's demanded a trade, and the 49ers are in the hunt. He's on the physically unable to perform list with an ankle injury, but some fans are calling it a contract stunt. The guy bailed on voluntary workouts and is now in a hold-in drama. Big deal, people. With Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall nursing injuries, we're starving for a top-tier receiver. McLaurin would be a plug-and-play stud, per Cody Benjamin at CBS Sports. He's got hands like Velcro and runs routes with precision. Picture him hauling in deep balls from Brock Purdy straight to the end zone. The snag? The Commanders aren't thrilled about strengthening another NFC team. Can John Lynch sweet-talk Adam Peters into a deal? This trade could be a game-changer, giving Purdy a go-to guy and taking pressure off our ground game. Fans are torn. Some are hyped for McLaurin in red and gold. Others worry the price is too high. Maybe a draft pick and a player? It'd be a massive boost now. But what about the future? The uncertainty in Washington's camp is fueling the fire. If he lands here, what happens with Deebo Samuel's role? This story's scorching, and the next one's even crazier. Are the 49ers about to make a blockbuster move? And while we're fantasizing about McLaurin lighting it up, here comes a story that'll fire up every faithful soul. This one's about revenge, about righting a wrong that still stings. Remember when the 49ers lost their edge against the Cowboys? Well, it's time to flip the script. We're talking about a bold move to snag a defensive beast who could make our front seven the scariest in the NFL. Who? Micah Parsons. Yeah, the guy who wrecks entire offenses. Let's dive into this crazy idea. Back in '92, the 49ers made a colossal mistake, trading Charles Haley to the Cowboys. He was the heartbeat of our defense, racking up 66.5 sacks in 8 years and winning 2 Super Bowls. What happened? Haley went to Dallas, grabbed 3 more rings, and crushed us along the way. Now, 33 years later, redemption's calling. Micah Parsons, one of the league's top defenders, would be the perfect partner for Nick Bosu. Imagine that duo under Robert S.A.H. Lay's command. Quarterbacks would be shaking. The faithful are losing it over this, but it's not just about talent. It's about erasing those brutal Cowboys losses. The cost? Probably some high draft picks, but come on, we went all in for Trey Lance. Parsons is worth more. He'd transform our defensive front, giving Purdy more room to shine. But here's the rub. Will Jerry Jones play ball with a rival? Doubt it. Still, John Lynch and Jed York need to make that call to Dallas. Fans on X are torn. Some call it a pipe dream. Others say it's the move to get us a ring. If we pull it off, how's the team chemistry? Will Parsons fit Kyle Shanahan's system? The suspense is killing us, and the impact would be seismic. Hold tight, because the next story's gonna hit even harder. And while we're dreaming of Parsons tearing it up, here's a story that's got the faithful on edge. Our offense is in a tight spot, and this time it's about one of our fan-favorite wideouts. Juwan Jennings is locked in a heated contract dispute, and get this, some think his injury might be a negotiation tactic. Is it for real? Let's dig in, because this could shake up our passing game big time. Juwan Jennings is sidelined with a calf injury, but the front office's silence is raising eyebrows. GM John Lynch was asked about his return and dodged the question. No timeline. Kyle Shanahan, pressed on whether it's business-related, snapped, "Ask him," but he says it's the calf. Kinda shady, right? David Lombardi from the San Francisco Standard pointed out it's weird the 49ers aren't clearer, unlike with other injuries. Is Jennings faking it to push for a new deal? It wouldn't be the first time in the NFL. Fans are split. Some think it's a savvy move, others are worried about his health. With Ayuk and Pearsall hurt, our receiver room is hanging by a thread. If Jennings sits out week 1, Ricky Pearsall becomes WR1, with rookie Jordan Watkins and vet Russ-Ul Gay as backups. Yikes, faithful, that's not ideal. Jennings is crucial for our scheme with his short route prowess and clutch plays. Without him, Purdy's gonna struggle to find open guys. X is buzzing. Some fans want Lynch to seal the deal. Others suspect Jennings is playing games. If it's a tactic, it's bold but risky. If it's a real injury, our season prep's in trouble. Will we need to hit the market for another receiver? The clock's ticking and the uncertainty's got us all on pins and needles. Brace yourself, because the next bombshell's gonna floor you. And while we're trying to wrap our heads around Jennings, here comes another gut punch that's got the faithful sweating. Our backfield, already battered, just took another hit. Jordan James, that promising running back from Oregon, is out for the preseason opener against the Broncos. Why? A broken finger that needs surgery. Yeah, folks, our run game depth is thinner than ever. Let's unpack this, because it could mess with Shanahan's plans for the season's start. JMZ, a 5th-round pick in 2025, was turning heads with his 1,267 yards and 15 touchdowns in his last college season. He was a contender to climb the depth chart behind Christian McCaffrey, but now he's out for weeks. Shanahan confirmed he'll miss a few weeks, and that's a huge problem. With Isaac Guerendo, McCaffrey's backup, also sidelined with a shoulder injury, our backfield's looking like a MASH unit. Fans on X are freaking out. Some want a veteran signing, others are banking on Patrick Taylor Jr. or Amir Abdullah. But let's be real, we can't afford to run McCaffrey into the ground. After playing just 4 games in 2024 due to injuries, the last thing we need is another CMC setback. James was supposed to share the load, but now, we're in deep. If Guerendo's not back soon, we might be leaning on untested guys like Core E.K. Weiner. That shakes up our whole offensive scheme since Shanahan leans on a strong run game to set up the play action. Fans are split. Some think we can manage, others are screaming for reinforcements. The preseason game against Denver, tomorrow at 5 p.m. at Levi's Stadium, is going to be a real test. Will someone step up from the depth chart, or is this a red flag for the season? The drama's real, and the stakes are sky high. Faithful, what a wild ride today. McLaurin could be the offensive spark we've been craving, but can Lynch pull off the trade? Parsons is our shot to bury those Cowboys demons from 33 years ago? Bosa and Parsons together? Chills. But the headaches keep coming. Jennings' injury has us questioning everything, and with James and Guerendo down, our backfield's on life support. Which of these stories will make or break our season? Drop your hot take in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to stay locked in for more Niners drama.